Before this video starts, please do hit that subscribe button for my main channel because this data shows that many people who watch my videos are not subscribed. A special thanks to Honda Agya Ring Road for allowing me to film this car. For more information, please check the description box below this video. Hello there, this is a full in-depth tour review of the 2022 Honda Brio Satya 1.2 in the E trim, showing exterior, engine and interior. The exterior colour is Rallye Red. Beige cloth seats, 3-spoke multifunctional steering wheel made out of rubber, for transmission the Brio can be had with a 5-speed manual or a CVT. This is a 5-speed manual. This has rear parking sensors. Around the gear knob is a silver ring, silver trim on there, mechanical handbrake. Now let's take a look at the exterior. Turn on the hazard lights and the headlights along with the fog lamps. For the wheels, this has 14-inch multi-sport alloy rims, locked in Dunlop 175/65 R14 tyres. This has halogen reflector headlights along with LED daytime running lights and halogen fog lamps. Honda Brio is a city car introduced in 2011 and has seen 2 generations. The Brio sits below the city hatchback and Jazz in the Honda range and is only sold in emerging markets in the Southeast Asian region. In the middle of 2013, the Honda Brio was categorized as a low-cost green car in Indonesia. Aside from that, it started to be built in Indonesia to fulfill the local demand. The engine was changed to be compliant with the low-cost green car regulations in terms of emissions, and the lower Brio trims were given the suffix Satya. The second generation, featured in this video, was unveiled in 2018, with sales started late the same year. This Brio is now only built in Indonesia due to slow sales in other countries where it used to be built. The Brio is based on the Honda Global Small Car platform, which was used on the previous Brio. It also underpins the older phases of the Amaze and BRV and the current Mobilio. Compared to the previous model, the Brio's exterior parts are new, with the exception of the front bumper and side front doors. The interior is carried over from the old Brio. One thing to note is the boot is now of a conventional type instead of being made out of entire glass. The Honda Brio was launched in Indonesia in October 2018. The current trim levels are S, E and RS, with pricing starts at 169,300 million Indonesian rupiahs. The 2 former trim levels have the Satya suffix, which means they are classed, whereas the RS trim is just a normal Brio, so it isn't exempt from tax on luxury goods. There is also an RS Urbanite Special Edition available. For the design, the Brio's exterior has a happy vibe. The rear does not stand out, but the front is worth paying attention to. In fact, the Brio's front end is similar to the Mobilio MPV. This design was inspired from the small Honda RS concept previewed in April 2018. A2 Honda Brio generasi kedua punya tampilan eksterior bahagia. Itu 100% sederhana untuk digunakan sebagai mobil pertama dan tipe A memiliki daftar feature yang layak untuk harganya terjangkau. Di sisi negatifnya, ruang sempit untuk para orang penumpang. For engines, the Brio is only available with one engine worldwide, which I'll explain now. Under the bonnet is a 1.2 litre iVTEC inline-4 16-valve single overhead cam naturally aspirated petrol engine equipped with programmable fuel injection. This engine produces 90 horsepower at 6,000 RPM and 110 Nm of torque at 4,800 RPM. This has a 35 litre fuel tank and the Brio is front wheel drive. The front doors are made out of fully hard plastic, top, middle and bottom, as you expect from a car this class. For electric window controls, the driver's side is automatic down only, window lock, central locking, mirror controls. There's no power foldable feature on the E-trim. Decent sized door pocket with a cup holder storage there. To the right of the steering wheel column, it is slot to place, I think, your mobile phone. No buttons there. Manual transmission, 3 pedals, bonnet release, fuel flap release. The driver's seat has full manual adjustments, recline and sliding. Unfortunately, there's no seat height adjustment on this one. I apologise for the steering wheel being the wrong angle. I can't turn it around as it's locked. The steering wheel has manual tilt only adjustment, adjusted using the lever down there. On the steering wheel, there's no controls on the right spoke, but there's controls on the left spoke, volume, seat trap, and change between the different media sources. The right stalk is the light, fog light and indicator controls. The left stalk is the wiper controls, intermittent wiper controls. Analog dials, along with an odometer. The button there is to adjust the brightness and control the odometer. This has manual aircon controls in digital format. Temperature on the right, fan speed on the left, on and off button, dual person modes, max cool mode and the AC button. For media, this has a basic audio head unit the size of a double din. This contains an MP3 compatible CD player, Bluetooth, USB, auxiliary and sound is provided via 4 speakers. The audio head unit itself, CD player on top, USB input, auxiliary, 6 presets. All the controls are simple to use but it can be complex at times. This seems to be a aftermarket unit instead of the original equipment manufacturer. On the right side is the hazard light switch. Down below the AC controls is a bit of storage. As you can see, down below that is a 12 volt power outlet. Behind that is a bit of storage along with 2 cup holders. Behind the handbrake is a cup holder that can be shared between the front and rear occupants. Manual dimming rear view mirror. No reading light for the front. a grip handle only for the front passenger side, driver side sun visor, rear mirror, but there's no light. To summarise this Honda Brio's interior, the interior does not look attractive. As you expect, this is a low-cost green car vehicle, so it loses out on many features. For example, a touchscreen. People would choose to upgrade from this basic audio head unit to an aftermarket touchscreen. All the controls are totally simple to use. These seats don't feel comfortable, and there are hard plastic materials on the dashboard, as you expect from a car this class. Now let's take a look at the rear seats. The rear doors have exactly the same materials as the front. A smaller door pocket for the rear doors. The rear seats do fold out in one piece, which I will show you later on. Now let's check out the rear seat space. For rear seat space, I'm a short person. The front driver's seat is set in my most comfortable position. I've got generous amount of leg room and a small amount of headroom. I believe tall people, 6-footers, would not be happy back here in the rear seats because their headspace would be cramped. No front seat back pockets, a flat transmission tunnel, no rear centre armrest, rear grip handles for both sides, a rear interior light, to open up the boot, there's a touchpad right here. The boot is of a decent size. We have floor mats there, emergency kit down below the boot floor. I can open it up. Is the space area spare tyre. The rear seats do fold on only in one piece. I have to undo two latches off camera, fold down like that. But the reason why they fold out in one piece is because cost-cutting measures. The front passenger seat has the same adjustments as the driver's side. This has 2 airbags, glove box which is of a decent size, thick carbon fibre trim here. This is the end of the video now. Like this video, comment down below, subscribe if you're interested, and don't forget to turn on the bell icon so you're alerted whenever I upload a new video in the future.